Now let's go quickly to underground Atlanta. You can see what's going on there. Those people are happy. There is no doubt about that. They are just thrilled at this point. It is a dynamic moment for the city of Atlanta.
Just a few minutes walk away from Georgia State University's green space, underground Atlanta is something of a neighbor to GSU. A neighbor who has seen recent efforts to be revived after many years, something that will likely have large impacts on GSU students. Third-year GSU student Briana spoke to her impressions and experiences of the underground.
I didn't know what the underground was until I came to the school. So kind of living here, I was like, oh, this is what people are talking about and this is where it was. Like I was kind of shocked to find out that it was only maybe 15 minutes from my dorm. Before the underground was very this hot spot, it was really nice. And then I remember in recent years it hasn't been that. But I think now with more shops or kind of nightlife attractions coming, I think that's going to make it kind of its old self, or more, at least people I know my age, college students, are going to be more prone to go and check it out. I'm more inclined to go there because it's close by. We can walk if we want to, if it's earlier enough, or if I have enough people.
Drawing 3.5 million visitors and $17 million in sales in its best year, many of the key historical artifacts from the underground can still be seen in the space to this day. However, some believe that despite the potential the underground has to be revived once again as somewhere cool, that potential is not being reached. Recent GSU Public Policy and Urban Development graduate Sadie Arnett spoke with us about her thoughts regarding the recent efforts to develop the underground.
Underground, the redevelopment, they're really just trying to bring young people back there. And I would just say people in general, the past 10, 15 years of the underground, it's been quite abandoned in terms of just the general public. There's not been much reason to go there.
If these walls could talk, they would tell the story of buildings originally constructed in 1866, from speakeasies during Prohibition to street performers and entertainment districts in the 60s and large crowds as the central rallying point for the Atlanta Olympics. Followed up by all of the work being done today to revive it, the walls of the underground have truly seen it all.
I went to an art exhibit there in 2022, and the only people there were there for the art exhibit, and it was really not that many people, versus now if you go there, there's always a consistent crowd. Going to GSU, people are kind of always looking for a space to gather and a space to have community. And I think that the underground is kind of becoming a hub. Now you can go to the underground and feel pretty confident that there's going to be people there that you could run into and find. I recently went, and there was a new club opening. It was the opening night. There was nobody inside, and there was a $35 cover. And I feel that's just not going to attract students. There was nobody in there. People should be able to go there and go to a bar or go to a club or be able to get a late night snack or something. There's a pizza spot there, and you can only get a whole pizza. Logically, that just doesn't make sense. The main people that I feel that know about the underground or are going to be willing to consistently go there are going to be people like GSU students, where they're there. It's very convenient for them. So I feel they have to build up a reputation and a name. And I think that having the club MJQ there, which already had a brand for itself, is definitely going to help out the underground. It would be nice to have a mix of, nightlife, but then also things that you could do during the day, maybe even a coffee shop.
While the previous efforts to revive the underground stemmed from a variety of reasons, this current effort is as a result of the World Cup taking place in Atlanta in 2026.
The city wants this to be a space for young people. They have to be conscientious of, preventing prices from raising severely and rents and taxes and everything from going up. It's just going to be a problem moved somewhere else if, nobody can afford to be there anymore.
With the underground having shut down and reopened numerous times before, it is clear that this is not the first attempted revival it has experienced. We now wait to see what the upcoming underground resurgence will hold, and if it will hold firm or just become another brief moment of popularity to only fall short once again. From Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Amira with GSUTV.